this is Brett Bean, and I get a lot of questions on what materials I use when I go out to draw in the coffee shops or when I do commissions. So this video is just going to be about those materials and sort of giving a brief overview of how I use them. Let's get started. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about the paper. So I've got three different things that I kind of use. So the three things are, I use these Earthbound recycled sketchbook from Cachet. I usually get two different sizes, and I really like these because they really take the marker really well and the white on top of it. You can see it's just a complete collection of just stuff I've made up and observations and wide pencil markings and everything. So I kind of have a little bit of everything in these brown books. But I kind of have two sizes because it changes my dimensions and makes me think about, you know, how to use them. So these are the two ones. They're the same ones, just in different sizes. But they're Earthbound Recycled Sketchbook by Cachet, and it's the spiral bound. They do have a hardbound, but I like the spiral because I like flipping over the pages instead of just having it stick out. So that's just personal preference. Next one is I actually just have a really boring clipboard with animation paper, and so I just have a whole collection, and I just kind of, this is my smooth surface, you know, so that's my brown paper when I feel like it. This is my smooth surface where everything's really slick, and I usually do my pencil sketch drawings on this, but it's just a regular clipboard. I've had it for years. You can see all the damage it's taken over the years. But that's pretty much it. This I just got turned on to at Comic-Con this year, and this is from Holben. This is a German company, and this is watercolor and multimedia, and they have a bunch of different ones of this, but I just really like this paper. This is my toothy paper, and this is where it feels just really nice, and it has a little bit of a tooth. So I just come in here and just start drawing. I think it takes the markers really well, makes them really vibrant. So this is just what that looks like. And I usually put a piece of, this is just a napkin, but I put something under it because you can see that it starts to bleed under on the other side. But that's it. You can see I put like little notes and stuff. But it's a really nice paper, and so that's the latest one that I've kind of fallen in love with, is this guy here. Supply-wise, this is Prismacolor Verithin Pumpkin Orange, or Orange Centralia, Centroy. I don't know how to say it, but I really like this one. There's no real reason why. Everybody kind of asks, like, why do you use orange? And other than it feels a little bit more like an earthy tone, it's easier on my eyes than the red and the blues that primarily get used. That's the only reason. I have a white Verithin for my white lines when I need to, and I'll have a couple white pencils. For my white highlights, I use a Uniball Signo. You can find all of these brush pens that I'm about to show you at jetpens.com. I love them, and I would suggest getting a bunch of them at the same time. You can save on shipping. I get a Hybrid Technica Pentel 0.3. This is for my really thin lines. And then for my thick lines, I use two different brush pens. So this, I'll show you exactly what it looks like because I don't read Japanese. But this is a Pilot brush pen. That's this guy right there. That's what it looks like. This is the little symbol that I always look for when I buy it. And this is a Kuretake number 14. That's the only part I can read right there, 14. This is Kuretake number 14. So this is for my really thick to thin lines, and this is when I need a little bit more controlled line. So those are the two brush pens that I use. I use these two pencils. I use the Black Wings, and I use this Copic that actually has really nice lead, and then you can sharpen it on the other end. Put it back. And there's two different sizes. There's a 3mm and a 6mm, and I just like the feel of the 3 in my hand. It just feels a little bit better. The other one feels a little bit heavier, so I think about it in my hand more than the 3, and that's the only difference between the two. It's just what feels better. And then I use Copic wide markers because it makes me get shapes that I would never normally come up with. I have my set of sketch markers from Copic when I feel the need, and then I have the rest of my markers, which is Prismacolor sketch markers. So those are all the things that I generally take in my little bag, big bag, actually not a little bag at all. But those are the different things that I use to make the art in the commissions. So thanks for watching. Hope that makes sense. Slap.